In previous lecture, we have discussed about the different types of fibers. Now, today our topic is the difference between nylon fiber and nylon 6,6 fiber with respect to its composition, with respect to chemical structure and physical properties, chemical properties, acid resistance, base resistance, and UV resistance and its uses. These both fibers are very commonly used in textile industry. First, we will discuss about the difference with respect to manufacturing. Nylon 6 produced by polymerization of a single monomer, caprolactam, through a ring opening polymerization process. For the case of nylon 6,6 formed by condensation, polymerization of hexamethylene diamine and adipic acid. Nylon 6 is form polymerization of single monomer, while nylon 6,6 is formed by condensation of polymerization of hexamethylene diamine and multiple polymers. Second, with respect to composition, nylon 6,6, the repeating unit contains 6 carbon atoms as nylon 6. Repeating unit contains 6 carbon atoms, while for the case of nylon 6,6 contains alternating units of 6 carbon atoms from diamine adipic acid, hence name is 666. So as we have discussed in previous slide, for the manufacturing, it is formed by single monomer and it is formed by multimonomers. Contains alternative units of 6 carbon atoms from diamine and adipic acid. Hence, its name is nylon 6,6. Its physical properties. Third, we are discussing about the physical properties. Nylon 6 lower melting point about 215 centigrade, lower crystallinity and slightly more flexible. While for the case of nylon 6,6, it has higher melting point about 255 centigrade, has higher crystallinity, making it more rigid and thermal stable. So the melting point temperature is as nylon 6 has 215 centigrade, while nylon 6,6 has 255 centigrade temperature. Fourth is a difference with respect to chemical properties. Nylon 6 is more prone to absorbing moisture due to less crystallinity structure, which can reduce dimensional stability and mechanical properties over the time. As in previous slides, we have discussed it has lower melting point 215 as compared to nylon 6,6. So it is more prone to absorbing moisture and less crystalline structure, which can reduce the dimensional stability and mechanical properties over the time. For the case of nylon 6,6 exhibit less moisture absorption, enhancing its dimensional stability and long-term mechanical property. It is more rigid and high crystallinity and has a high melting point temperature about 255 centigrade as we have discussed in previous slides. Next, fourth is the difference with respect to performance properties. Nylon 6 better impact resistance, higher elongation, and superior processability. It is easier to mold, making it suitable for complex shapes. While for the case of nylon 66, higher tensile strength, hardness, stiffness, offering greater load bearing capabilities as it is rigid as compared to nylon 66 having higher melting point and it is less flexible to mold about different shapes. Next, six is the difference with respect to acidic or acid resistance. Nylon 6 is less resistance to acid, particularly strong acid like sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid, which can degrade the polymer. Nylon 66 slightly more resistance to acid attacks, but still degrades in presence of strong acids. So comparing these with respect to acid resistance, nylon 6 is less resistant and nylon 66 has more resistance to acidic attack. Next, we have to discuss about base resistance. Both nylon and nylon 66 exhibit similar resistance to alkaline environment through degradation can occur at high temperature and concentration. So, comparable nylon 66 comparable resistance to alkalis, though it may perform slightly better due to its higher crystallinity. So, with respect to base resistance, there is no major difference between nylon 6 and nylon 66. So, slightly nylon 66 has better resistance. But for the case of acid resistance, nylon 66 has comparably high resistance as compared to nylon 6. Further, the difference with respect to UV resistance. Nylon 6 prone to degradation upon prolonged exposure to UV radiations. Additives like UV stabilizers are often used to enhance its resistance. And for the case of nylon 66, slightly better UV resistance than nylon 6, but still requires additive for long-term exposure. So it has almost similar behavior with respect to base resistance and UV resistance for the case of nylon 6 and nylon 6. There is no major difference, but slightly we can say that slightly nylon 66 has a better UV resistance and better base resistance. Okay. Next is end use applications. Nylon 6 and nylon 66 end use applications. Nylon 6 textiles, fabrics, carpets, clothing, and engineering, plastic, automotive parts, electrical components, packing materials. While for the case of nylon 66 used in high performance engineering application, automotive, aerospace, mechanical parts, fibers for high duty fabrics, cords, seat belts, and industrial applications, bearings, gears, and bushings. These are the differences. Nylon 6 is comparatively used where high performance engineering applications are required, or industrial high performance applications are required, where nylon 66 is preferred. Other specialities of nylon 6 and nylon 66: nylon 6 easier to process and mold, making it a popular choice for the consumer goods and applications where flexibility and ease of manufacturing is prioritized. While in the case of nylon 6, superior mechanical and thermal property make it preferred choice for high performance engineering applications where strength, rigidity, and thermal stability are the key factors. So, nylon 66 is used where superior mechanical and thermal properties are preferred because it is less flexible to mold, and it is used where rigid applications are thermal stability and engineering, high performance engineering related applications. So in that cases nylon 66 is preferred. I hope by this lecture your concept about the nylon 6 and nylon 66 would be very clear. We will see you in next lecture with another topic, and hope you will follow us. Thank you, Allah Hafiz.